Hello, this is Vicki and Ryan's Gold Adventures, and I'm just doing a follow-up on Claygon. It's supposed to suspend the clay particles so that they are more fluid and not clumpy. Well, it's a fail. It does suspend particles in large amounts of water to some extent. I put some in here, and it's more like cement blobs. A friend said that if I used a cement paint stirrer, it might get better. As you can see, I put a lot of it in here. I mean, I used more than the recommended amount, and it's better, but it's still not. Maybe that's it. Maybe that is suspended. It all drops down to the bottom, and that's why you need this paint stirrer. But anyway, the banjo pan setup is from Flash in Your Pan, Ed Marvin. He created this idea first, and I copied it with his blessings, and it works pretty good. I made that little spray bar last night. Drilled it this morning, trying to find in 26 degrees hoses that will bend. Is next to impossible. They didn't want to. I'm in my ice shack tent, and I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to have to live my life in this thing. It is dripping everywhere. It's more like a tropical rainforest. You can see the drips hanging off it. I have coated this tent with everything I can think of. That's condensation. Some of it does ooze through the fabric. Right where the stove is, it's dry, because the wood stove is keeping it that way. But even on that end where it's really cold outside, the only way you could survive in this tent would be to have a tent inside the tent. And unfortunately, I discovered when we had a heavy rain and some wet snow and big winds, that this part here, these here are my suspension poles for tarps. And I did a video on how to fix those. If you have them, then they don't function. These didn't stay. I wouldn't want to put my life depending on it, and so I drilled these holes, got snap clips, and made it so it was safer. So I know that's not going to fall. But this whole pot up here, that all collapsed, and this whole tent I had to push it back up. And I had a feeling that was going to happen. I had put that one up, and then I just got lazy or tired or whatever and walked out and went to eat and didn't bother to come back, and that's what happened. Exactly what I predicted. So that was a lesson learned. Don't stay in the ice shack. At any rate, I just wanted some place to work on my rocks and my gold processing, and if I can keep that from smoking in here, it's not too bad. It's got to have a lot of ventilation, which kind of defeats the purpose. So that's it in a nutshell. I wouldn't waste your money on Claygon. They showed this big aquarium where they put a whole bunch of crap in it, and they threw the Claygon in, but you can see these little clumps. Even though there's a lot of Claygon inside this bucket, it's still not through the spray bar dissolving it before it goes lumpity bumpity down the dream mat. So yeah, so I'll do a follow-up if I find any gold in that mat. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have any suggestions how I can do something better, let me know. I'm always open to learning. This will be an ice pool tomorrow morning at 26 degrees. This is not ideal, but it gets the itch. When you got that itch and you just have to play with some dirt, and you don't even care if there's any gold in it. You just want to play with some dirt, because it's cold and you're sick of sitting around watching old videos of somebody last summer. And I don't know. Once you see gold, you got gold fever. That's it. End of story. You can't, And there's no cure for it. None. Not at all. You stand out in a leaky ice shack and you will watch your Claygon go down the drain. Oh, Lord, I'm tired. Okay, that's a wrap. If you like this, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give a thumbs up anyway. And if you're not subscribed, I hope I earned you coming back and seeing what other silliness I get myself into. And God bless. Be safe. And I'll talk to you soon.